Maddie Cusack's father has claimed that Sheffield United refused to tell their family what they know about her death. The Sheffield United star's heartbroken family made an official complaint to the club after she tragically took her own life in September 2023.
Following her death, her family lodged a complaint with the club relating to her treatment by the club's head coach, Jonathan Morgan. Morgan, who had previously managed Cusack at Leicester, was cleared of treating her unfavourably by a 9-week external inquiry, with no disciplinary action taken.
But Cusack's family were left frustrated by how the inquiry was conducted, and claim they have not been allowed to see the findings of the report. Maddie's father, David Cusack, told The Times that this was outrageous and unacceptable.
Read more in Football Messed Up. Messi makes fans day by signing shirt. But they can't believe how Messi car is IPSWICH1 Maidstone 2 6th-tier Minnows dump ex-winners Ipswich out of FA Cup in epic tie. It remains unclear who was interviewed during the club's inquiry and what they were asked. David said, "I was told that I could not see the report. This was outrageous and unacceptable."
Cusack was in good spirits in December 2022, 2 months before Morgan's arrival at Sheffield United, the family recall. She was happy as Larry, David said. Most read in Football Transfer. Latest Chelsea Blackburn starlet, Trippier breaks silence on Bayern move. FA Cup latest Pedro Neto fires Wolves ahead against rivals West Brom in huge 4th-round tie. RASH decision. Rashford missed Man United training after partying in nightclub. Point of no return. Xavi quits Barcelona just moments after disastrous Villarreal defeat. We all bought the same pajamas and wore them on Christmas Day.
Even I had on a pair on. Maddie thought it was hilarious, of course. We've got great memories as a family from that Christmas. Maddie's family say her mental state deteriorated in February, which coincided with the arrival of Morgan as the team's head coach.
David said, "We always tried to work hard and provide the stable family life we both enjoyed ourselves as children. Until recent events, we thought we'd done so. We've always tried to follow the rules and teach our children the same."
Maddie was an achiever. She got good grades and was very driven. I used to compare her to a nuclear aircraft carrier. She went on forever and didn't need refueling. The complaint by Cusack's family alleged that she left Leicester in 2019 because she felt worn down by Morgan, who she thought disliked her.
Cusack and Morgan met again after she played for Sheffield against his Burnley women's side. Morgan allegedly called Cusack a psycho when she ran near his dugout, adding to her sense that he disliked her.
When Morgan was appointed as Sheffield's manager, Maddie was dropped from the starting lineup and Cusack allegedly told her she was overweight. He is also claimed to have told other players about their previous clashes, giving the impression she was difficult to manage.
Cusack stayed at Sheffield United because she had bought a house in the South Yorkshire city and had made friends at the club. She had reportedly never clashed with previous Sheffield managers and was popular at the club, according to the family's complaint.
Health concerns. It is claimed that Cusack moved back in with her parents after become unwell from anxiety. Maddie's text messages and conversations with her parents last year detailed her mental health struggle, as she was signed off work due to depression in September.
Having been prescribed medication prescribed by her GP, she told her father, "I don't think he'll get through this, Dad." The family's complaint was delivered to the club on September 27, a week after her body was found at her parents' house in Derbyshire, which cops have said is not suspicious.
Cusack was the first female player to reach 100 appearances for the club and became a figurehead for its women's team, featuring in many of United's post-match interviews and matchday programs. The Athletic reported Cusack's lawyer Dad David alleged in the complaint to the club that she was troubled after Jonathan Morgan was appointed as the team's manager.
The complaint, seen by the Sport News website, reads, "There were a number of factors that troubled her in the end. But they all spring from the relationship with Jonathan Morgan. As she confided to us, every issue had its origin in Morgan's appointment.
We know she would still be with us had he not been appointed. Her text messages and conversations support this." Morgan has denied the allegations against him, and an investigation organized by Sheffield United found no evidence of wrongdoing.
Read more. Sun STORIESCHOC shock yes please scream Cadbury fans after they spot new mini eggs. Easter egg whistle stop. I performed in the Love Island villa. We got caught breaking strict rule. Morgan also reportedly denies treating Cusack unfavorably. Sheffield United have been contacted for comment by The Sun. If you are affected by any of the issues raised in this article, please call the Samaritans for free on 116,123.
You are not alone. Every 90 minutes in the UK a life is lost to suicide. It doesn't discriminate, touching the lives of people in every corner of society, from the homeless and unemployed to builders and doctors, reality stars and footballers. It's the biggest killer of people under the age of 35, more deadly than cancer and car crashes.
And men are 3 times more likely to take their own life than women. Yet, it's rarely spoken of, a taboo that threatens to continue its deadly rampage unless we all stop and take notice, now. That is why The Sun has launched the You're Not Alone campaign. To remind anyone facing a tough time, grappling with mental illness or feeling like there's nowhere left to turn, that there is hope.
To mark World Suicide Prevention Day, over the course of this week, we will tell you the stories of brave survivors, relatives left behind, heroic Good Samaritans, and share tips from mental health experts. The aim is that by sharing practical advice, raising awareness and breaking down the barriers people face when talking about their mental health, we can all do our bit to help save lives.
Let's all vow to ask for help when we need it, and listen out for others. You're not alone. For a list of support services available, please see the Where to Get Help box below.